You will need around 20 metres of DK weight yarn and a set of 4.5mm double pointed needles. Using the long tail cast on method, cast on 32 stitches. For the first 3 rows, we're going to slip the first stitch purlwise with the yarn in front, yarn round back, and then knit 1, purl 1, and repeat. Continuing to slip the first stitch of each row purlwise, knit in garter stitch for 11 rows. Now we're going to start the crown decreases. You don't need to slip the first stitch anymore. The first row of the decreases, you're going to knit 6, then knit 2 together, and repeat that until the end of the row. We're going to knit the next row and the next row of decreases, knit 5, knit 2 together, and then repeat until the end of the row. Knit the next row, and then continue working a decrease row followed by a knit row until you have 12 stitches left on the needle. And then you're going to cut the yarn, thread the end through a darning needle, and then gather the remaining stitches to close the bonnet. Pull it closed. And turn the bonnet with the wrong side facing out, and then seam up the bonnet along the decrease rows until you get to the slipped stitches. Fasten off and cut the yarn. And now we're going to work on the ties. Working on 2 double pointed needles, we're going to start the I cord. So cast on 2 or 3 stitches, depending on the thickness of the cord that you would like. And then start working your I-cord. Knit all stitches. Slide the stitches to the other end of the needle and continue knitting. Knit all stitches, then slide the stitches to the other end of the needle and continue knitting. And repeat that until the I-cord measures around 20 centimetres. Once your I-cord is at the desired length, knit one more row. And then before sliding the stitches, we're going to start attaching it to the bonnet. So with the bonnet wrong side facing out, pick up the first edge stitch and knit that stitch. And then slide the stitches to the other end of the needle. And then you're going to knit the first two stitches, and the last two stitches you're going to knit two together. Pick up the next edge stitch and knit that stitch, and then slide the stitches to the other end of the needle. And continue working knit two together and picking up the next stitch for all the stitches along the bottom edge of the bonnet. When you've picked up the last edge stitch, slide the stitches and then knit two together, and then continue working the I-cord until it measures 20 centimetres. To cast off your I-cord, cut the yarn and thread it onto a darning needle. Slip the stitches off the needle onto the darning needle and then fasten off. Your bonnet is now complete. All you need to do now is weave in the ends. And now it's ready for you to try it onto your little model. You could even add some pom-poms. to make the bonnet even more adorable. Or just one pom-pom attached to the back. I hope you enjoyed my pattern. You can find the full pattern on my website and also the other 2 sizes of Miniland Doll. Happy knitting!